For myself and my sister, we'd been watching Pop after we'd lost Mum, and Pop had a lot of purpose. When Mum was in a hospital in a care unit for dementia, Pop was travelling there every day to see her, and once Mum passed away, we found Pop was quite he felt a bit shut away. There wasn't anybody around, so there was a lot of loneliness there, I think, and just not much of a sense of purpose in life anymore.
Well, I was 32 miles from civilization. Oxford's 32 miles from Rangiora. I was in and out of the hospital quite a lot for, follow-up treatment, and I had to get someone to take me in, and, I didn't like that. I mean, I know they did it willingly, but I still didn't like asking them to take a day off work sort of business just to take me into town.
So I was concerned for Pop a lot of the time, and I understand that grief's cyclical. You don't just get over it and it's finished. So realising that grief is cyclical, I would worry at times, well, how is he today? And those kinds of things. And on a phone call, I'm good, but I didn't know how it would really be, and especially when he was on his own. And I think just being alone can trigger a lot of it anyway, brings the cycle around faster and faster. You sort of lost your zest for life, really, didn't you?
Well, I suppose I did, and I wasn't prepared to admit it.
No.
But I've got it back now, well and truly.
Yeah, and that's because you're around people.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, people who...
Got to be honest.
Yeah, we felt like for him to come somewhere like Ryman's with a lot of people around. Pop's a people person, always has been. So we just thought there might be a bit more motivation again for him and a bit more care. Eat better, live better. We just thought it was a great package.
Well, when I moved in here, we were met by Pip. It was a heck of a hot day, it was the 10th of February. And she said, would you like a cold drink? And I just thought she'd go and get cordial or something like that. But she came up with 2 or 3 bottles of Old Dark, and she said, would these do you? And they were just out the fridge, and that sort of set me off on the right foot. Well, you hardly ever see a long face. Everybody's smiling when they see you, and that's the residents as well as the staff. So that means that everybody here is happy. If everybody here is happy, then the conditions have got to be right, don't they?
You can't just create an atmosphere for a one-off thing. It's either here or it's not. And everybody seemed very happy. They seemed very caring. Apart from all that though, there was everything here that we needed. There was great facilities. Everything from library to a pool room, which I thought Pop would really enjoy, movie theatre, dining room. There was the quality of it. It's like living in a 5-star hotel. And if anything went wrong, and if we were overseas or anything like that, the care here was automatic. We'd be told, but it could be upgraded. And so Pop doesn't have to shift again. He doesn't hit 90 and have to find somewhere else. We can upgrade care, all those kinds of things. And that was important to us. I think it really did change the dynamic when Pop came here. I don't know if Pop realises that, but when we were visiting him in his home, there was a lot of, have you done this? Has anybody been around, for the care? I think Pop's style of cooking, very much from the era, was everything in a fry pan. More in a fry pan, the better.
It wasn't.
But the electric fry pan just stayed on the bench, and
it's the easiest place to keep it.
And just that whole era of you don't have to put anything in the fridge so much, you just reheat it again the next day, and so we were worried with that kind of thing. And Pop, that could cause a bit of tension. Was saying, Pop, you need to be doing or not doing, or that kind of thing. We don't have to worry about any of that now. He can just come and see us, and we can talk about family, talk about sport, talk about whatever we want to talk about, but there's no tension of, are you doing this anymore, and those kinds of things. I guess, looking at it a different way, if Pop was to go back from here now to living on his own again, we would be very anxious as a family. I think Pop would be.
I'll be honest, I don't think I could.
That's the thing. I don't think you could back then, sort of as much as you thought you could, and it did create a little bit of tension. And so just to be able to come and just be father and son again, I probably didn't know it until you asked the question, really, but yes, it has. In retrospect, I think it's been very healthy.